So we're talking about plural versus possessive nouns, when and where to use an apostrophe. Possessive nouns are plural nouns. Do not confuse possessive nouns with plural nouns. If a noun is plural, it's going to have an S or an ES on the end, IES, or we have to change the spelling to an irregular noun like geese or women. For example, boy becomes boys with just an S. There is no apostrophe. And peach becomes peaches. We do not have an apostrophe on this either. We are just talking about more than one boy and more than one peach. If a noun is possessive, you need an apostrophe before or after the S. So, how do we form plural and possessive nouns? We have two types of nouns. We have singular possessive, which we just add the apostrophe S. There is no S or ES on the end of the noun already. For example, the boy's shoe is black. If we want to talk about one boy and his shoe, we just add the apostrophe S. We also have plural possessive nouns. These nouns are already plural, so they either have an S, ES, IES, or they're an irregular noun already. Ending in an S, we just add the apostrophe to the plural possessive noun. So if there is an S already at the end of the word, you just have to add the apostrophe. Two boys' shoes are under the desk. We are talking about two boys, and boys already has the S on the end, so we add the apostrophe after the S. If a plural possessive noun does not end in S, we have to add the apostrophe S because the S is not already there. For example, the mice's teeth are sharp. We have to add the apostrophe S to mice because mice is plural. It's an irregular plural noun and there is no S at the end, so we have to add the apostrophe S. So let's do some check and examples of our plural, singular possessive, and plural possessive nouns. So is the underlined word plural, singular possessive, or plural possessive? 6 wolves. Well, I noticed that wolves has the ES on the end, and it's talking about more than one wolf, but there's no apostrophe. So we would just call this a plural noun. Wolf's tail. Well, the wolf owns the tail, so it has the apostrophe S after wolf. We're only talking about one wolf, so it would be a singular possessive noun. 3 boys. I'm talking about more than one boy. There's just an S on the end, no apostrophe, so it would just be a plural noun. 2 boys' shoes. I'm talking about 2 boys, so I know it's plural, but there's an apostrophe after the S because the S is already on boys. So this would be a plural possessive noun. 1 boy's socks. I'm talking about one boy and he owns the socks. There is an apostrophe S after boy, and this would be a singular possessive noun. Okay, let's look at this example. The pony rider was too heavy. Okay, so we have to locate the noun in the sentence, which would be pony. And I have to ask myself, what does the pony own? And are we just talking about one or more than one? If it was more than one pony, then we would say ponies with an IES. So this is only talking about one pony, and he owns the rider. So we would just add the apostrophe S because there is no S already on the end of pony. Another example, the pilgrim ship was uncomfortable. Pilgrims, I notice, has an S on the end of it already. So I'm talking about a plural possessive noun, and I would have to do apostrophe after the S. The girls' outfits were exactly the same. So I see that I'm talking about more than one girl. There's an S already at the end of girls, and I would apostrophe after the S to make it plural possessive.